Alright folks, this is the ThorFire TG06S. It is a ThorFire, it's a ThorFire 14500 powered light. And they're saying that this thing comes up to 500 lumens on one battery, on a 14500 battery, which is like the AA size battery, but it's a this one's a rechargeable battery. It comes with it. Anyway, so this light is there's your run times and your specs, but it's got a 100 meter max distance, 1 meter impact resistance, is IPX8 waterproof. They're saying it's got, on the 14500, 35 minutes of 500 lumens. 200 lumens is 1 hour and 15 minutes. 50 lumens is 3 hours, and the moonlight mode is 1 lumen, which is 72 hours, and then it's got a strobe, 35 minutes at 500 lumens. But it's a small, simple light for that's easy enough to everyday carry. I mean, this is a small light. I mean, well, you can look. This is a AA sized battery, and it's just that small. And if you're familiar with like that S1 baton, that's the size of it. I mean, it's a little taller, but it's skinnier than that light. All right. So, what you get with this light is the light, a clip with a tactical tail cap switch. You get a 750 milliamp hour battery by ThorFire. I got a charger, which is USB to micro USB. Right. That's how you have to remove this battery and charge it in this charger here. It has an indicator light on it that tells you when it's green it'll be charged, when it's red it's charging. You get the manual, you get 2 O-rings, you get the strap that comes with it, and you get the box. And let's look in here. You have a brass, well, I don't know if it is brass, but it's brass colored contact on the positive side, and then you get a spring on the negative side. Now, as I understand it, this is not reverse polarity protected. So you need to make sure that you always put this battery in correctly. If you put it in the wrong way and turn it on, you can damage this flashlight. So, if you didn't know any better, just guessing, you would say that end looks like it takes the button top. And this end looks like it takes the flat top. And you would be correct, because there is no indication on the light itself on how to put it in. There's no indication. You just gotta know on your own by looking at it. But you can see this is clearly the positive side for the battery. Alright, so also when you get it, the battery that is in it will be in correctly. So just remember that. Anyway, positive side down, plug it in. Got some nice threads on there, and it turns on. It's on the brightest. You half click it, and it goes down. You half click again, it goes down again. You half click again, it goes down again. So you give it a little bit of a half click, and it changes modes. You give it a full click, and you get off. Now, if you leave it off for a little over a second, it'll stay in the same mode. But if you try to turn it on and off too quick, you see what it's doing? It's going through the modes. But if you were to just put this on the high mode, turn it off, let's say 1, 2, 3, I'll turn it back on, it's in the high mode. It's just not going to be good for instant, repetitive tapping of that switch. But if you put it on the high mode, and you just put it in your pocket, and you leave it, and you walk away, when you pull it out of your pocket, it'll be on whatever mode you left it on. But if you try to turn it on and off too quickly, it's going to think that you're half pressing it, and it's going to change through the modes. Alright, so if you double click it, or double half press, you get the strobe. And when you turn it back on, it's back on in the regular mode. But that's it. It's a simple user interface. It's a nice size light. It's got good knurling on it. It's got a clip. Also, there's this ring around it that does glow. We'll look at that when we get outside, but this ring will glow after you turn it off. And I guess all that's left is to take this thing outside and see what it does in the darkness. Alright, we're out here with the ThorFire TG06S. See that? Alright, this is the highest mode that it has, the 500 lumens. And you can see it is perfect for carrying in your pocket, walking around. You drop something, you need to pick it up, you need to navigate your way through some darkness. This is going to do it. Perfect for carrying if you need light. See the glow ring? Isn't that awesome? So it'll glow. Alright. So here's your highest mode. Goes all the way across the street to the house. Lights it up pretty decent. I mean, it's got a pretty good focus on it. It's not so much of a giant flood. It's a bit of a focused beam, so it carries a good bit. So, but it's also good for up close. See? And my feet. And we're up close. And if we half click, go down one, still shining all the way across the street. And if you half click again, you go down again. And it's not really effective at across the street, but it is covering the yard. If I were looking for keys, it wouldn't be bright enough. You know, the camera makes it look brighter than what it is, but so. And if I click again, I go down some more. So even on the lowest setting, that would be good for looking at something near my feet if I dropped it or whatever, but it wouldn't be any good for anything further than that. But you go to your highest, and that's pretty good for identifying if there's somebody near you that you don't want to see, and looking for something you may have dropped, even changing a tire. However, it only lasts 35 minutes on a full charge on this mode. So most, like with me, I always keep it in the middle mode if it runs on a rechargeable battery, because it gives you hours of time versus 1 hour or a little bit less than an hour. So there it is, the TG06S. Well, you can't see it. TG06S by ThorFire. Alright guys, there it is, the TG06S flashlight bundle. It includes a battery, a charger, charging cable, some O-rings, and this little strap that I'm not real sure what that goes to. Maybe it's for your, to bundle up the charger and the cable and all that. That's the only thing I can think of. But there it is. It's included. So, there's your ThorFire TG06S. It's got a tail switch. It does tail stand. Right. And it does stay up. It has a glow ring, gasket kind of thing. And it runs off a 14500 battery. And it comes with a charger that you can use for other small size batteries, like an 18650 will charge in this. So, let's see if we can get it to focus on that charger. There it is. It says a 26650, 18650, the 16340, or the 14500, or a 10440 lithium ion batteries. So that's awesome, right? Alrighty, well there it is. So I appreciate you guys looking at my reviews of these lights. Thanks for watching.